Aloha, shamans, and welcome to our little corner of the galaxy here in dimensional space called EarthStar Spiritual Center. We're in Greensboro, North Carolina, and it is Friday night, and we are live, and it's March 8th, 2024. We are your hosts, Dale and Jeanne Stacy. So we're the energy and synergy shamans for you tonight. Go ahead, love.
Hello, everybody, and welcome on this Friday night. We know there are lots of options on a Friday night, and we're glad that you chose us for these 30 minutes. So.
I know. Yes, and thank you for being here. Remember, this is a live on YouTube, so make sure you chat with us if you like. If you'd like to ask any questions about energy, synergy, healing, synergy work, or if you'd like to share any experiences. So thank you for being here, and let's get right to it. So we are going to talk about chi, or chi energy, right? And this is March 8th, 2024. So we are EarthStar Spiritual Center, and we are a multi-faith church for living aloha, discovering our wholeness. And we've been doing this since 2002, so almost 22 years now, right? Aloha, Jimmy. Thank you for joining us tonight. Aloha to you and Katie. Hope all is going well. Hope you had a great week. Thank you for being here. Jimmy and Katie are our homestead shamans, and hopefully soon we'll have some topics up for you, and we can show you and tell you and discuss homestead shamanism. Yeah, that'd be great. Good. And Karen A is here tonight. Hey, Soleil, thank you for being here. Aloha. Good. Thank you. So, aloha then. We are a multi-faith church for living aloha. So if you look off to the left, you see those little pretty clouds. And what does aloha mean to us? These are our core principles and/or ideals. That being A is all living creator God. Love is the L. O is oneness, because we're all one. H is heart, the heart path. Right? And definitely A is as above, so below, as within, so without. Yes, Jimmy, we'll do it very soon. As soon as we get some time, and we'll get a video together and teach some stuff on homesteading or shamanism and homesteading. That'd be great. Good. All right, so, and next, these are some of the things we do here at EarthStar. You see the little aloha bubble in the center there. So everything to the left, those are some of the synergy wellness modalities that we can share and we can practice with you. And off to the right there with shamanic life coaching, those are some of the things we can do under shamanic life coaching. So take your time, just pause the video later on, and you can see those things. And mention Heal the Healer Summit Weekend is coming up. It's going to be March 21 through 24 this year. So really in just a couple of weeks, we'll be down in beautiful on the Crystal Coast at Emerald Isle. We'll be there in the Trinity Center. I believe that's the Episcopalian. Yeah, Episcopalian Retreat Center. We'll be there with Iris Carter and Margot Ross Sears. They are the Indigo Eyes of Indigo Goddesses. And they've put together this wonderful workshop weekend. Goes from Thursday to Sunday. All the housing is included along with the food, as we'll be staying there on the campus. And we're going to have anywhere, I believe it's around 19 different events or exercises or classes that we'll have there. Jeanne and I will be presenting on Saturday, I believe, Saturday afternoon. And also after that, we'll go to the beach if you want to join us. And we'll have a wonderful sacred geometry some healing time there. That'll be great to do that. Katie Costa will also be there presenting. She'll be doing a meditation. I believe she's doing crystal bowls. Right? And then Iris and Margot will have classes on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or Thursday night, rather.
You're doing Qigong.
Oh, yeah, we're doing Qigong. Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning. Matter of fact, we'll do a Hawaiian Qigong, Kalana Hula. So we'll be doing that. And Heidi, thank you for being here with us. Yes, hello from the animal kingdom. Yeah, and Heidi will be at the beach with us, going to join us, and we're going to have a great time. So go. I've got the show in the show notes. I have the information for the summit weekend, and that way you can click right on that and find all the info you need and get registered today. So hope to see you there. It's going to be a great weekend. Good. So if you'd like to go back and check out the exhilarating videos we've done with Synergy Wellness, Huna Reiki, Shamanic Life Coaching, just go back and check our EarthStar Spiritual Center YouTube channel. Make sure you click on the live tab, and there you find all the classes or all the sessions we've done with the Synergy Wellness, and Shamanic Life Coaching. You can beef up on what we've done so you can catch up on what we're doing now. Okay, good. All right, so tonight then, got one more. Aloha, Karen. Thanks for joining here, and thanks for yesterday. It was a wonderful time meeting you and your family again. Well, we met you, but meeting your family. So thank you for having us out, and thank you for joining us tonight. Good. All right, so tonight then we want to talk about chi, and you see that chi is spelled out on the top. It's either QI, but most people seem to use the word CHI. Okay? So if you see chi, QI, or CHI, just know it's the same thing. Really depends on the author of the publication. Also, another way and chi would be the Chinese way. So if you've done a Qigong, if you've done any of the internal martial arts, like Tai Chi also, then you've probably seen it spelled QI or CHI. Ki is the Japanese and Korean way of saying it, or spelling it, writing it out. So if you've done Japanese, Korean martial arts and healing work there, you've probably been associated with the ki, especially if you've done Reiki, which comes through the Japanese perspective. So it's spelled with a Ki. Those of you who are yoga practitioners, then prana is probably the word you've used. And those of you who have studied Huna, Hawaiian shamanism, either with us or with other Hawaiian teachers or other just teachers of Hawaiian philosophy, then you've probably used the word mana. And in Hawaiian, it's said like mana. So it's really not said like mana, but it's mana. So chi, ki, prana, mana. Think of that just being life force. You see the little in quotes to the left side there. And also to the right side, you see vital breath. So the life force, the vital breath. So think about this chi that we have in our body and this breathing that we do. Remember the first breath we take when we come out of mama, that's the first breath. And the last breath we take when we leave this 3D earth plane, it's going to be an exhale. Okay? So those are two very important moments in our breathing cycle. But for some reason, we're not taught very much about breathing. It's assumed that, we breathe, we stay alive. And if we had sports or other activities, then we can build up our breath. But so we want to make sure that we build up this vital breath, this life force. We want to build this up intentionally. And we want to do it in a conscious way, either whether exercising or just slow movements or just sitting still in meditation, visualization time, and just work on our breathing. And it doesn't have to be the deep dragon breathing. It can just be simple breath in and out. It's very naturally. You don't have to worry about breathing in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. That's fine. You just want to breathe. Remember, when we do spiritual things, just keep it very easy. That way we don't get tied up in all these various techniques and things of that. Tiare, thanks for joining us tonight. Aloha e kakao. And you too. Aloha. Much aloha. Thanks for being here with us. Hope you've had a wonderful week.
Hope your Spanish classes are going well.
Oh, yeah. So buenas noches, TRA. So keep up with us. Speaking Hawaiian and Spanish and English, goodness, and probably those other languages you speak too. So thank you for being here with us tonight. Good. So just think of the chi as the life force. Okay? And remember, it's in everyone, everything, and everywhere. That's almost the same definition we have for God. Right? God is in everyone, everything, everywhere. So yes, this vital breath is in everything and everyone, everywhere you go. So that way we want to make sure we connect with that. Yeah. Tiara, yes. Sí, gracias. Sí, de nada. Thank you, Tiara. Good. All right, so next slide. Let's look at the chi, using chi for self-healing. Okay? So first we want to make sure we describe or define our parameters for healing. Okay? So healing, self-healing, what we're talking about here at EarthStar is mind, body, and spirit healing. So mind healing. So allowing your mind to be very flexible, to be able to change and accept new ideas. As we learn in our Huna, Hawaiian shamanism classes, the first principle of Huna is the world is what you think it is. So use that mental aspect to say that you're healed, you feel great. I'm happy. I am joyous. I am abundant. So use that mind to create that healing emphasis. And that way that will carry on and flow through into our body and into our spirit aspects. And then now what is body healing? I would say it's just feeling great, being happy, being able to do the things you love to do and want to do without any aches and pains. having to worry about what you're supposed to eat and the medicines you're supposed to take, how much water you're supposed to drink. Remember to keep our diet very simple, keep it very ancestral. In other words, you eat when you're hungry, you season your food to your taste, you drink when you're thirsty, you stop when you're not thirsty. Same thing with eating, right? You eat when you're hungry, you stop when you're full. Okay? You go to sleep when you're sleepy. You get out of bed when it's time to get out of bed. So keep that body very much in flow and harmony with our ancestral ways. Okay? And then, of course, spirit. Spirit is the happy spirit. And one thing about spiritual healing is remember that not only were we created by God, everyone, everything, and everywhere, we know that God is in everyone, everything, and everywhere. And then when we take it to a higher dimensional level, we know that God is everyone, everything, everywhere. Okay? Remember, we live in this large diamond, if we can say this metaphorical diamond, and we share facets, and we move through this facets of the diamond throughout all of eternity. Okay? So make sure you understand that your spirit energy, it lives forever. So it takes incredible energy to do that. So be self-healed in mind, body, and spirit. Now, what are some things or aspects that we can kind of attach to or create within our mind, body, and spirit? So look at the little 3 words on the right. So balance, calm, and harmony. Now, these are all very relative because someone's balance, they could stand on one leg for 10 minutes and they'd be balanced, right? Some people have to stay on 2 feet all the time. Some people have to stay seated to feel balanced. Okay? So balance is very relative for you. So find out what is your balance. And most importantly, you want to find out what keeps you balanced and also know what keeps you unbalanced or what makes you unbalanced and find a way to come back to a balanced state. Okay? And that's balance in mind, body, spirit. That's also balance in the way you think, the way you speak, and the way you act. All right, then calm. So what is calm? You see down at the bottom, this was a wonderful teaching from our Cherokee teacher, Dr. J.T. Garrett. He is a medicine elder of the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians. So he has been a medicine teacher, I would say at least 60 years plus, maybe even 70 years plus now. So Dr. Garrett or JT, as we all affectionately know him, he taught us this. I think the first time we heard this was back in 1996 when we went to a full circle, which was a workshop he would conduct twice a year. And he told the entire crowd, just remember that calm is healing, healing is calm. So calm then is very relative also. Remember, some people can be calm in the middle of a hurricane. Right? I mean, they're just nothing just phases them. And some people, you drop a book behind them and it slaps on the floor and it takes them right out of being calm. Now they're all back in the chaos once again. So make sure you understand that calm is there for you. So find your balance and find your calm. And again, know what helps you to be calm and then know what's not making you calm so that you can know that you can get out of that state and go back to a calm existence. Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Love and missed some full circle. Yes, indeed. That was some wonderful times. And if you want to learn about some of those things we talked about in the full circle teachings, because we did that from 1996, I think to 2019 or 2020, probably 2019. That's right. But you can go online, go to Amazon, look up J.T. Garrett, and you can just look up and find all his books. I think he has at least four books on Amazon. So just look that up, J.T. Garrett, okay, and you'll find those books. And now we come to harmony. So again, harmony is relative to everyone. Just like one man's treasure is one man's trash, right? So one man's harmony is someone else's disharmony and vice versa. So again, when we put all these three things together, that is being in a state of harmony, a state of calm, balance, harmony, feeling great, doing what we love to do and loving what we do. So again, find out what keeps you in harmony and find out what takes you out of harmony so you can find your way back. So balance, calm, and harmony. That is our definition here for healing, energy healing, self-healing, healing other people. We try to help them to restore balance, calm and harmony, and mind, body, and spirit. So remember, calm is healing, healing is calm. Good. We'll talk. Well, yeah. Well, let me go back here. So let's look at the yin and yang in the center. So we know that yin and yang are two aspects of who we are, right? We have sweet days and sour days. We have light, and we have dark. We have male and female. We have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, right? Perfect yin and yang. And within this yin and yang, if you can imagine, that would be us, our energy field. And surrounding our energy field would be this very luminescent white light. Okay? And then surrounding that greater field would be this beautiful golden bubble of light around us. So imagine that golden white light surrounding our body at all times. And also we can imagine that with the Aloha bubble in the very center. So think about this image, and we'll use this a little bit later during our self-healing time. All right, now, how do we process this wonderful chi, ki, prana, mana, right? So how do we allow this energy to be used in our body, and our mind, body, and spirit? How are we able to be aware of it, be conscious? Well, just simply use your five senses. Go ahead.
So, talk to us about taste. How are we going to use taste?
As I drink my coffee.
Taste your coffee and tell us how we're going to use that as one of our senses to process energy.
Yeah, so when we think about taste, then just think when we taste something delicious, we taste something that makes us feel good, that energizes us, good quality food, whether it's something solid or something liquid. That's the chi that this food presents to us. So that's how we use the gift of taste.
And what about touch?
Yeah, touch. So same thing. You know how it is when you touch something soft, you touch something smooth, you touch someone else, right? You're hugging someone else, kissing someone else, right? And we know how it is when we touch something that's scratchy or something that's hard or something that's dense, right? So it is these aspects of things that is the chi of that. And we're able to relate to that chi just simply through touching.
What about sight? How do we process energy through sight?
Oh, yes. Just think, seeing a beautiful sunset, seeing a waterfall, being at the beach, seeing a beautiful person, seeing all the bright colors all around us, the blue sky, the green forest, right? Or if you love the desert, going out and seeing that loamy soil of the sand in the desert, right? Or being in a rainforest and seeing the rain falling down, dripping down through the leaves, seeing a rainbow, right? These are all wonderful and pleasing things to our eye, to our sight. So in that, we are able to absorb the chi of those elements.
And smell, how do we process energy through smell?
Yeah, smell is also wonderful. I mean, you know how it smells when someone's baking bread and you walk into the home or you walk into a business, or when somebody's making a wonderful apple pie and you're picking up that crust smell, the Granny Smith apples, that cinnamon smell, how it's just so pleasing to us. Or how about cologne, or how about perfume? Or how about during this time of the year, spring is coming up, how about smelling all the flowers and bushes out in nature? So that's how we relate and process the energy of that chi, is through our sense of smell.
And how do we process energy through hearing?
Oh, hearing. Oh, hearing a beautiful voice, hearing your spouse speaking to you, saying, I love you, or saying, you did a great job, or saying, you're so beautiful today, right? Or hearing a beautiful song, or a concert, or any kind of music, hearing any kind of sound, especially going outside and hearing the birds sing, or going to the ocean, hearing those beautiful waves, and maybe going out into a forest when the wind is blowing and you can hear the trees dancing, right? Or being high up on a mountaintop in absolute stillness, you can hear the stillness. So that's how we will relate to noise or sounds, through those elements in our ear. All right, good. Thank you. So that's how we process energy with our five senses. So just think, when we use our sixth sense, right, our third eye, or whether we're clairvoyant, we're able to see things, or clairaudient, be able to hear things psychically, or clairsentient, able to feel and sense things, right, psychically. So, those three areas, they clairvoyant, clairaudient, and clairsentient. That's how we can process energy on a psychic scale. So, but now we're moving to dimensional sensing, and that's who we are. We're all multi and interdimensional. Another way to process energy is through our chakras. We know we have our basic 7 chakras, or if you do the Egyptian thing, then we have 13 chakras, right? But all the chakras are located on the body in the same place, whether you're male or female. And this is how we process energy, right? Because our chakras help us to cycle and recycle this wonderful energy. Another way to process this chi, ki, prana, mana is through our meridians. So think of our meridians as dimensional vessels. Just like our blood vessels, we have, I think it's 60,000 miles. Yes, 60,000. Yes, I said 60,000. We have 60,000 miles of blood vessels rolling through our bodies. That's counting all the arteries, the veins, and all the capillaries. So it's an incredible system we're incorporating here in our 3D carbon unit. So remember, just as our blood vessels carry the blood, so think of your chi flowing through your body's meridians. They're also carried by these wonderful dimensional energies, just like little vessels that go through the body. And that's how we're able to move and allow this energy to flow through our body, through our meridians. Another way to process.
Tiara.
Oh, Tiara? Good. Let's see. Tiara, will you offer a workshop on the meridian? Yes, indeed. Well, Tiara, we kind of incorporate that with all of our energy work classes. So, yes, I guess we would do that on that specifically. Yes, so thank you for asking. Good. And now we go to the Dantian. So this is the one where we want to be tonight, because the Dantian, now look in the upper left there, you see it's spelled with a D, and it's also spelled with a apostrophe between the T and the I, offering a glottal stop like Dantian, right? Or it's sometimes spelled without the apostrophe, so it's just Dantian, and sometimes it's spelled with a T. Okay, good. So Dantian. So either way, again, depends on the author. So let me blow this up for you here so you can see a lot clearer. Okay, so this is how the chi is processed in the body through the Dantian system. Now, if you look at the figure on the left, you see the energy comes up from the earth, and it goes above or goes through the top of the head and goes right back down. So it's a wonderful cycle of energy. Now, it does this without us having to do anything. Okay, good. And then as you look at the picture in the center, we see that the chi comes up from the earth. So you see the red line. So it comes right up to the lower Dantian, but we know this as our navel chakra. So imagine the navel chakra and maybe an inch below that, but it's right there around the navel chakra. And now if you're standing to experience this, it would come up through both feet. You would feel it go through the legs, and it would just converge right there in the navel area. And then from there, it gets processed and moves up through to the heart chakra. So that's the middle Dantian. Okay? Now, from the middle Dantian, it spreads out to the side. So it goes out to the tip of the fingers as the arms are stretched out. You see the little guy figure on the right there. So it goes all the way out to the fingertips, and then it circulates back to the center again, right above the heart. And then it goes to the upper Dantian, which would be our third eye. And then you see the little arrow at the top. Then it, again, circles back down to the earth. So just like the figure on the left. So it comes up through the earth. Now, if you're sitting, it will simply just go straight up through the root chakra, right to the navel chakra, which is the lower Dantian. So the lower Dantian, or the harakiri, right? So when you heard, like during World War II, when the Japanese soldiers would do harakiri, or we call it harikari for short, where they would disembowel themselves. That's because this is the hara chakra, right? So the Dantian, the navel chakra. So that's how the energy flows through with our Dantian system. Okay? Now, Dantian, what does that mean in English? Okay, look at the box on the bottom right. So it's the sea of chi. That's what it can mean. Also means energy center or gate of life or heaven's gate. Right? So those are just some of the English terms for that. Now look in the upper right. We see the word stores the chi. So if you want to have a figurative example of what the Dantian is, it's a battery, and it's a rechargeable battery, right? So all this wonderful energy comes up from Mother Earth, comes down from Father Sky, comes from our environment around us. It gets processed through the lower Dantian, the middle Dantian, the upper Dantian, and it continues this circulation. We don't have to do anything about that, right? So think of this then as the Don 10s are batteries, right? Rechargeable batteries. And that way they get recharged. So they never run out, because when they run out, we die, right? We expire. So when we think about the chakras then, the chakras cycle and recycle the energy, right? And then the meridians, they move, allow the energy to move and flow, and they transfer the energy to it because they're a transport system. Whereas the Don 10, it is what actually stores the energy in our body, right? And so we can do some breathing to energize and to build up this Don 10. And we can direct it to go to the lower, the middle, the upper, go into two, any two, or going to any three or all three, or any two, right? So that's the way it works. We can direct this energy because they are all working all the time, even when we're sleeping, right? I mean, just think we're sleeping maybe anywhere from 5 to 8 hours a day for most people, where those other hours, we're unconscious, but, on Don 10, they continue to work. They continue to store energy. They build up the energy, and that's why we're ready to go, right? When we get up in the morning. Okay. So let's think about this Don 10 and how we can move this energy. So let's do a little exercise, and then we'll do a little meditation with that. Thank you, Char. Yes. Great, thanks. Yes, we'll definitely include that in some energy work classes. Yeah, whether it be online or in person, we'll see how that goes next few weeks or next month. We'll see. So let's try. Just get nice and relaxed wherever you're sitting, and then we'll do it a little bit later with some music so you can truly feel it. So what I want you to imagine then is, as you're going to inhale, you're going to feel this energy coming up from Mother Earth. Now, if you're standing, feel it up coming in through your feet and just converging right on the navel. But if you're sitting, whether it's sitting, now if you're sitting in a chair, then put your feet flat on the floor and feel the energy coming up through the feet, up through the legs, and also converging right on the navel. And if you're sitting on the floor on a pillow, then imagine it coming right up through your root chakra. Now let's just take a deep breath as we envision that. So take a deep breath. And your intention is for it just to go to the lower Don 10 to build it up. And just exhale gently. Okay, now just take another deep breath. To the lower Don 10. Exhale gently. Okay. Now place your hands on your navel just so you can feel it. Now inhale, feel the energy coming up. And as you exhale, just hold it right there in the navel chakra. Or the Don 10, the lower Don 10. Again, inhale up. Fill up that Don 10. Again, inhale, bring the energy up from the earth, right into the lower Don 10, the navel chakra. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, bring the energy up to the Don 10. Just hold it there. Now imagine that Don 10. Let's say it started out as about the size of a softball, but now it's kind of expanded. So imagine it's the size of maybe 2 volleyballs. Okay? And you can just feel this wonderful warmth there. Now we want to go from the lower Don 10 to the middle Don 10. So now as we inhale up, the heart is going to just imagine it just sucks that energy right up from the lower Don 10. So take a deep inhale. Exhale right into the heart. Inhale from the lower Don 10. Right into the heart. Exhale. Inhale again. Feel that heart energy just pulling the energy up, the lower Don 10. And exhale. Again, inhale up. Just like the heart, Don 10 is just like sucking through a straw. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Now place your hands on the heart. Truly feel it coming up from that lower Don 10. Inhale. Up to the heart. Feel it. And exhale. And just hold your heart space, that middle Don 10, and feel that energy there. Feel the calm, the balance, the harmony of the lower Don 10, the middle Don 10. It just feels good. It feels calm. And remember, this is the power of internal martial arts or internal energy work. Calm is the power. All right, now look at your upper dantian. So this is your third eye. So imagine your third eye is going to suck this energy up from the heart, just like sucking through a straw. Okay, so focusing on the third eye now. Inhale, pull this energy up. Exhale, upper dantian. Inhale, pull this energy up to the upper dantian. And exhale. Now, you don't have to worry about restoring this energy back to the middle and lower dantians, because remember, your body is automatically pulling the energy up from the earth, replenishing the lower dantian and replenishing the middle dantian. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, now focus on the third eye again. Inhale, pull that energy up like sucking through a straw. Exhale the third eye. Inhale, pull that energy up from the heart. Exhale the third eye. Now place your hands right on the third eye. And this time, let's pull the energy up from the lower dantian. So extend that straw all the way down to the lower dantian. Now inhale, up to the heart, up to the third eye. Exhale. Again, from the lower dantian. Inhale, up from the lower dantian. Middle dantian, the heart up to the third eye. And exhale. Now this time, let's pull it all the way up from Mother Earth. Now inhale all the way up from the earth to the lower dantian, middle dantian, up to the third eye. And exhale back to the earth. Inhale from the earth, up to the lower, middle, upper dantian. Exhale to Mother Earth. So this will be our cycle. Okay, so we're going to inhale to the lower dantian, a few breaths. Then we're going to inhale to the middle dantian, feel that energy coming up. And then we're going to inhale to the upper dantian, feel that energy coming up. And once that feels calm and relaxed, then begin to pull the energy all the way from Mother Earth. Allow it to flow through the navel chakra, the heart chakra, or the dantian, lower dantian, middle dantian, and the upper dantian. That same area, flowing all the way up. And allow it to recycle all the way down to the earth. And at the same time you're doing that with some music, Jeanne and I are going to send you some energy through the screen. So you focus, so you have this in your mind now. You see the picture. Now let's go to another slide. So here we're going to send you some energy. Just listen to the music. Feel this energy just flowing up through you. All right, here we go. Now just kind of fluff that chi around. Just fluff it, run it all over. Wonderful. Then hold that wonderful energy within you. And now let's go to planetary healing others. So now if you will, let me put this on a larger screen. I'll play the music again. So just think about Mother Earth, any place you'd like to send it to Mother Earth. So what you want to do is you focus on your middle dantian, your heart dantian. So inhale at your heart dantian and exhale on any place on Mother Earth, or exhale and think about some other person you'd like to share this wonderful energy with. So inhale on the heart, the middle dantian, exhale on Mother Earth or another person. All right, let's try it. Let's just kind of just fluff that out. With that energy just all around you. So just lift those hands around, just fluff it around. Let the energy go. Move it around. Now just touch your dantian. Just feel it. Feel that calm, peace, and harmony. Then touch our heart, the middle dantian. Then touch our third eye or the upper dantian. Wonderful. And earlier when I mentioned we were going to those places and I would mention the heart chakra or navel chakra, I was simply just speaking of the area. Okay? So when we do this type of breathing, we want to make sure that we're channeling it through our lower dantian, middle dantian, and upper dantian. Okay, so make sure that's what you're picturing. Okay? And write to us on the chat. Tell us how it felt. I know we're running a little long, but goodness, that felt great. Thank you, Jimmy. Yes, that was nice. Felt like a warm blanket being draped over me. Very calming. Thank you. Yes, very calming energy. Remember, that's the energization of working with the dantian and chi, the chi, ki, prana, mana, right? That power is an internal power and it's calm. So that's what's so wonderful about it. Yes, Karen, thank you. Yeah, felt great. Thank you. Yes, it did. And thank you. We felt y'all's energy too. It's like we felt your energy coming through the screen. I mean, goodness. So thank you for sharing that with us. Also, it just felt wonderful. Tiara, yes, definitely. A wonderful aspect to be able to say it like that. Yes, indeed. It truly does just feel good. It just warms the entire body. And just know that, when you're bringing this energy up from Mother Earth, as it passes through the lower dantian, it's recharging the lower dantian. So even though that lower dantian is sending it to the heart and the upper dantian, it's being recharged at the same time. And same thing when it comes to the heart. Even though the heart is sending it out all over through the body, through the meridians and everything, it's being recharged at the same time. And same for the upper dantian. So as it's being used, it's being recharged. I mean, think of it as just like we would recharge a battery, right? When you're recharging a battery, you can still use whatever that battery is in, whatever appliance or tool that you're using. So it's the same thing. So that is great. Good. Yes, mahalo, nui loa. Yes, thank you, Tiare. Thank you so very much. I love. Thank you for sharing those beautiful Hawaiian words. I had such a beautiful flow with it. It has wonderful energy with it. Good. And it's not that English words don't either. I mean, what could be a higher word than saying "I love you"? My goodness, that has so much energy with it, right? So much calm, loving energy. So, well, thank you for being here with us tonight. Make sure you work on your dantian, work on your breathing. And remember breathing, conscious breathing especially. So, and remember what we want to do for self-healing is mind, body, and spirit. Okay? And we want to find our balance. We want to find our calm. And in turn, we will find our harmony. So make sure you know what you're able to do with those things, those aspects. Okay? So one more slide I'll share with you. And just keep in mind that we're one collective diamond soul metaphorically. And we live on all of these facets throughout all of eternity. So one diamond, many facets. Or if you even took this down to you, just say you yourself, your persona is one diamond, but look at all the various facets of who you are. Look at the many masks you wear every single day. Look at the many hats you wear every single day. I mean, just think, we're here 24-hour period. We have 86,400 seconds or 1,440 minutes. Each one of those is a dimensional space, right? And just think you're a different person in each one of those times. So recognize who you are, multidimensional, interdimensional. Okay? And remember, you want to be around healing people, healing places, and healing things. Okay. And in the same token, know what makes you go off balance and out of harmony when you're around certain people, certain places, certain things. Okay. So allow yourself to enjoy people, places, and things that make you feel great. And spend more time with those things so that you yourself are one of those things. You are a healing person. Wherever you are is a healing place. And whatever you're doing, whatever you're using, whatever thing you're touching, you are healing in all that you do. So thank you for being here with us tonight. We hope you have a wonderful week, wonderful weekend since this is Friday night. So we're going to sign off. So remember to be the aloha in every moment because that's who we are. By being the aloha in every moment, we are being healers in every moment, in every multi-dimensional capacity in which we serve and where we are. Okay? So much aloha. Let's do a quick little pow. P-A-U in Hawaiian means it's finished. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pow. Good. So take care, and we'll see you soon. Be the love in every moment.